Hi, today's video is on the conversion to 25:1 of your villiers carb off of your seagull outboard. This is the 10:1 standard. You can get the 25:1 needle. In this case it's a number 2. Now this will be very hard to see. You just see it there, the number 2. It is very hard to see. You might need a magnifying glass sometimes to see them. I have it written out here for the needles that you have in yours, just to make sure. The number 3 will be the 10:1. That'll be standard in all of them. The number 2 is a 25:1 converted, or number 2.5 is 25:1 converted. This is just your spares from British Seagull, and there's your assembly and your parts list. I just have that written down there for myself, just so that I know which is which. So I'm presuming there's a number 3 inside in this one, and to show you how to convert it. Now this can be done while it's actually on the Seagull outboard itself. It'll be clamped here to the engine. So what you can actually do is, whether it is on or off, what I'd usually do if I was converting one is actually just go about cleaning the carb anyway. Now I've already this one clean, so she's ready to go. We just remove this, and that slides up, and you pull the whole assembly out. You can actually put that aside, or just leave it on your outboard while you're working on it. What I like to do, just to make it handy, is to release that cable out of the way. Slides back, it comes out of this hole. The end piece comes out of the hole and slides back through here. And you can put that aside as well. So you have your needle, and it's actually spring mounted, but your retaining screw is here. Now always check the height of your retaining screw. This one is actually flat level, and you can check it there with something flat. It's flat level. So what I like to do is put that screw back in exactly where it was when you're putting in your new needle and replacing it. Always put that back where it was. Now you can adjust them a little bit. That is your only adjustment on those carbs, is to adjust it maybe a half a turn, or a turn down, or a turn up. That's your only adjustment. This is for the 25:1 mix conversion, so we have to remove this screw. Take out the screw. Take out our screw. As you can see, it is flat at the end, and you have your screwdriver, and just remove your needle. Take out your needle. There's actually a spring in there as well, if we can get it out. There we go. The needle sits inside in the spring, inside in the slide, like that. So let's see, can we get this to focus on the number 3 here? Probably won't focus on it there now, but it's actually number 3 just there. That's your number 3, so that means your number 3 is a 10:1. I have a conversion needle here, and it's at, as I said earlier, it's at the number 2. Probably won't focus on it there, but that's the number 2 needle. And side by side here, the number 3 is here on the left. It's actually slightly shorter than number 3, and there's more of a taper on the number 3 on the 10:1 piece. So we have our number 2 here. We're going to convert it. So we're going to slide back on our spring. Spring goes back on. We should push it back then down into our slide, down from the top, and leave it sit in there, and just make sure it's free moving. You should feel a little bit of play on the spring itself. Flat part of our retaining screw down. I'm going to try and get that flat level to that slide again. Now there is an adjustment you can do on these. You can maybe go down a turn or two at the most, or up a turn or two, just to adjust them. Looks about right there now. I'm sure it was actually pointing into that hole again. Let's get a rough idea. Yeah, she's flat level. So that's our slide converted into 25 to 1. We just need to reassemble now. So we go in from here. Oops, we need to have a spring. Have a spring on our cable. Spring jumped off. Put your cable in here, and your spring goes down into that little slot there. Just tighten all that up, and there it is, ready to go back on. So we just insert our slide back on. This notch, little notch here, it goes into the notch piece there, goes in and out. It has to sit there. Sometimes if you screw them down, she can be kind of off center and it can actually be moving around, so make sure that's well down. What I like to do is push the cable, put this on, and keep pressure on the cable to keep it square into that notch. Oops, she's after moving again. And there you go. That's it. Perfect. Converted to 25 to 1 with a number 2 needle at 25 to 1. That's it. There'll be a couple of more videos. I'm going to be converting the amyl or amyl carb there this week or next week as well to 25 to 1. I'm going to show you the tools that I use to remove the jets in it. So like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.